Hello everyone! Today I will be the one reading this moan so all of you can understand it in a clear tone before Double R does his antagonistic thing of going and railing against the moan or those of the common response. Let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like people take roleplay too seriously nowadays. If you don't like an account or a portrayal, just mute, block, and leave them alone. Simple, right? When people see something they don't agree with, they think it's right to call out the person and make a big deal out of it. Like, if you don't like this account changing their character from straight to gay, or if you don't like another account changing their character from gay to straight, that is a you problem. You can simply unfollow, or maybe not talk behind their back, since it's none of your business to begin with. Saying there are so many other straight or gay people one could fake without having to change their sexuality is invalid. Have you ever thought that someone could really enjoy the person they are portraying, but can't match the sexuality of that person, so they make it their own? That's the point in roleplay anyways, to be creative and explore new storylines. The same goes for hating on ships. It's so petty. Let people be happy. If they're not bothering you, you're just wasting your time. Stop getting offended over everything. Man, fuck this, I'm out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, organics of all ages, I'm Double R, and in this video we are going to cover this moan, and we are going to start with slide number 4, the pettiness of ships. Are you the official writer of those characters? Are you the one responsible for the canon? Are you responsible for either of their accounts? Do you pay either of those writers to roleplay? If any of these answers are no, then shut the fuck up. They can do whatever they want. Those are their accounts. They do their thing. You don't like it, you block, unfollow, whatever. Done. It's petty. That part of the moan, 100% correct. I'm with it. Pfft, done. For the crux of this video, it's going to be me being very antagonistic. So, there's your trigger warning. I'm going to come off as an antagonistic asshole. Brace for it, because it's going in hot. Giggity. The sexuality conversion between gay and straight and gay, whatever. Now, when I read this moan, I was at home, chilling, relaxing, read the moan, and before I even thought about it, I clicked the reply so I wouldn't see any of the other replies down there, but I did see the number 3 pop up. And I told my wife, straightforward, without even bothering, I told my wife, I know 2 of these responses. I know it. I already know them. 2 of them, right off the bat. I already know. There's a mention about gay, straight, gay. I already know what's going on. I know what's going on. And without even reading the comments, I knew. So on my roleplay character, I just typed out my response, because I already knew what their responses were. Didn't even have to look it up. You want to know what the responses were? One response would be, of course, you're a homophobe. Admit you hate gays. Stop it. That's going to be one of those responses. I knew that hands down. I didn't even have to look. Just admit you hate gays, you're a homophobe. Boom. I knew that was coming. I didn't even have to look. The second reply, and comically enough, it's on this slide. The person who wrote this moan fucking called the reply before it even happened. Even pointed it out. And yet, the reply was there. Second reply most likely was going to be, and turned out to be, there are plenty of straight characters. How dare you try to erase the gay characters? How dare you try to erase us? There's plenty of straight guys, girls, characters, whatever. There's plenty of them. And you're trying to extinguish our community. Was that writer specifically and directly responsible for canon. We're playing a canon. I asked, is that writer specifically responsible for writing canon? It is a yes or no answer. Now, I get it. I do. I get it. A lot of you identitarians have lost your fucking mind and think everything commits and changes canon. Not so. In fact, if you take a moment, there are at least 5 to 7 role players that are doing the character of Batman. They're role-playing the character of Batman. At least 3 of them are Ben Fleck. You got it? They got Batfleck. There's at least 3 of them. Batfleck. Keep this in mind. Are you telling me, are you literally telling me that these 3 people are all writing Batman canon right now? What if one Batman was married to Rose, and one Batman was married to, I don't know, Barbara Gordon, and one Batman's married to Catwoman? We got 3 different people Batman's married to right now. Just in roleplay. Just throwing it out there. Just guessing, because, you know, first 3 females that came to mind in DC. Hell, there could be probably a Batman married to Wonder Woman for all I fucking know. The point is, you are telling me this one guy decided to, well, this one guy, girl, whatever, who decided to change the sexuality of a character, they rewrote all of canon. All canon has been deleted because this one role player, which if you remember from my season 1, roleplay holds less than Tumblr in influencing canon, and even less than fanfic writers. It holds less than that. But you're going to tell me these 3 to 4 motherfucking Batmen have all written the canon of Batman. So if I can go out there and I look up any movie or any comic of Batman, I magically see that he is plowing Rose, he is plowing Catwoman, he is plowing Barbara Gordon all at the same time because this person wrote it? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Seriously, they are not deleting you. It is role play. And here's the funny thing about this whole situation. Here's the comical thing. What if they were role-playing Batman as a gay guy? They said, I'm straight, but I'm going to role-play Batman as gay. Then y'all would be the same motherfuckers who would chase this person down and say, how dare you use my sexuality as a fetish?
How dare you?
You would throw a fit on them about appropriating your sexuality. You would throw a fit on them for fetishizing your sexuality. How do we know? Because we've had moments like this before where it popped up. And yet you're going to sit here and blame them for actually liking a character. See, this is why I do not agree with this identitarian bullshit, and this is why I cannot even promote y'all identitarian logic, because of that shit right there. It is a no-win situation. You want representation. They put representation in. If they don't make it literally a stereotype, you know, where people won't like it, you'll get mad if anyone else writes the stereotype like a stereotype. If a white guy wrote a gay person that way, y'all get mad. But a gay person writes a gay person like a stereotypical gay person, it's fine. It's cool. No problem. It's representation. It's cool. It's all right. It's fine. No problem with that. That's not true. Bobby motherfucking Drake. True. Moving on. But if the character is written as a character and people like the character itself, but they don't want to go, well, I don't want to appropriate the sexuality because I can't represent it properly, so I'll convert that for an AU version of the character or a parallel version of the character so I don't offend them by representing the gay community, the LGBTQ plus community poorly. Oh, raise up the pitchforks. How dare you erase us from canon? Ah! There is a no-win situation. Literally, there's no win. Because what y'all going to say next, to counter my argument, the first thing out of your goddamn mouths, I know for a fact will be, well, there's plenty of characters they can go get that are straight. Yeah, but the person likes that character. That character was written well. They like that character. You want representation. You got representation. And the person loved it, and they wanted to roleplay as it, and you're bitching at them for doing it. So why? Why would this even be a thing? Think about that for a minute. There was a gay character that the person loved so much that they wanted to roleplay as them, but they couldn't feel like they would represent the gay community properly, so they switched it to straight for a parallel so they wouldn't offend you guys by not representing gay properly. Do you get any of that? Well, I'm offended. Shut the fuck up about your offense. I'm offended that you're offended over some stupid shit that you're just going to be offended over no matter what the fuck they do. Seriously, no matter what they do, you're going to be offended. If they said, I'm a straight person who's role-playing a gay character, you're appropriating my sexuality and you're fetishizing us. Hell, the person even said straight to gay as well. And yet you're still throwing a bitch fit. Yes, I'm bitching that you're bitching because you should know better. How are you supposed to get more representation when even in the roleplay circles, if someone just happens to come across it and they see this shit, they go, why would we put any more out there? You're gonna get stuff like Gemini Man. Seriously, you're gonna have critics go, why the fuck would we promote this? All these POCs, fuck that noise, because we know it's a no-win situation. Boop, down. You see the conundrum you have put people in. Well, they shouldn't roleplay the character. Then the character shouldn't exist. Because you're not role-playing the character, obviously. In fact, if it offends you so fucking much, you go show them how it's done. You make that character, and you make sure they stay gay. Alright? Simple. Is their account your account? No? Then shut the fuck up! Yeah, entitled motherfucking people. Double R out. God bless America. GAH, bless America. God bless it. Motherfucker.